What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. Now, y'all, I don't know if you know, but the Women's World Cup is coming up next month, so we had to show a little love to the ladies representing Team USA, the most dominant soccer program, soccer country, soccer program, soccer team, whatever you want to call it, the most dominant in the world residing in Team USA. But there's a youth movement. You'll remember some of those familiar faces, the Alex Morgans of the world, the Megan Rapinos of the world. We will still see them, but there is a serious youth movement going on, and today we're going to look at one of the future faces of USA soccer and soccer in general, the 18-year-old Phenom being deemed a generational talent by players, by her fellow players, as well as coaches. And that's Alyssa Thompson out of California. She's been lighting up the NWSL, and now she's looking to take the World Cup by storm. Let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
It's your turn.
I remember we were first starting with our dad in the backyard, and he would just set up drills and cones, and we had no idea what we were doing. We were in our pajamas or random clothes, just having a fun time. Middle school, when I first started getting called up to the US soccer youth teams, that's when I felt I'm actually good at this.
She's a star out of Harvard Westlake High School, and she is the 2021 High School Player of the Year. She scored 48 goals in 18 games. She's going viral for missing her senior prom and class trip for going to the World Cup. And in her words, it's give and take. Thompson is the youngest player named to the team this year, and she's the second youngest player ever to be named to a U.S. World Cup roster. Her incredible rise began in 2013, where her parents took her to the Total Football Academy. Shortly after that, she moved to Elite Club's National League side, Real SoCal, where she was playing with players 4 years older than her and even playing against guys.
We started playing with boys at a very young age, and I think it's definitely helped and improved our skills over the years.
We started playing with them just to get our game better. Obviously, the boys have a faster pace, and you have to play quicker.
She originally committed to play for the Stanford Cardinal in college soccer, but that changed when she was drafted number 1 overall by her hometown team, the Angel City FC. And I also respect the fact that education is such a big priority for her as well.
I feel like I kind of wanted to go to school because, I don't know, I feel I've always kind of had this balance in my life with soccer and whatever else, hanging out with friends or going to school. It's kind of just part of my routine, just balancing soccer and something else. I think it kind of helps take my mind off of just the soccer portion, because I'm always doing that day in, day out. So I feel just that little it's kind of just the out that I have for just being myself and outside of soccer and stuff. It was super important to me. Being with my family is just one of the best things for me, and being next with my sisters, they're just they've been the best, and they've helped me get to where I am, and my whole family has sacrificed so much for me my whole soccer career. So being able for them to be here and being able to watch my games all the time and just showing their support there is amazing to me. And also being able to be close to school and still going, I'm at school right now, I have a class later. So just being able to do this that I wouldn't be able to do anywhere else, and being able to go to prom, do all my senior activities, stuff like that, makes me feel really connected and a high school student still, which is super nice. And joining Angel City is just an amazing club, and they're growing so much as a organization, just everything they stand for outside of soccer. They're such an amazing club, and their fan base is so amazing. Like, I went to one of the games, and it was the loudest game that I've ever been to for a women's soccer game. Like, I was shocked, honestly. I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. I've never seen something like this for a women's game, and just seeing all the support they had was super cool.
She was able to join the NWSL after a recent rule change that allowed players younger than 18 to sign with teams entering the draft and be eligible for the draft in general. Alyssa Thompson is used to first. She was the first pick of the draft this year in the National Women's Soccer League. She also is the first high schooler, along with her sister, to sign an NIL deal with Nike. She scored her first professional goal in her debut just 5 minutes into entering the game with Angel City, and that really caught the attention of the U.S. senior national team staff, and it's been a movie ever since. Her play for Angel City led her to be named to the senior team. She's only played 11 games, but she's been impressive in that short amount of time. She's had success with the U.S. national team. She was the star of the Under-20 World Cup. Thompson is the youngest player named to the team this year, and she's the second youngest player ever to be named to a U.S. World Cup roster. She's got 3 total caps in international play and made her debut with Team USA senior team against one of the most powerful nations in the world, England, where she showed some pace and also just showed a real control of the ball and being able to handle the pressure playing in front of a packed house. And obviously, this young athlete is ready to take not only America, she's already taken America by storm, but she's ready to take the entire world by storm. And I think she will be one of those stars for the U.S. women's team. Obviously, there's a lot of young talent. There were some key injuries, so they had to rely on some young talent that are stepping up, that they pulled up. A few teenagers on this team. Also excited to see Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman as well. Thompson with those other 2 players are going to be the future of women's soccer, and you can already tell she's not there for the gimmick. She's there to make an immediate impact, and I think they absolutely will. It's going to be exciting to see them kick off, and exciting to just continue to follow her journey, all the accomplishments and headway she's already made, becoming one of the most known female soccer players right now if you follow the game. And she will be a household name after this tournament. I'm telling you right now. You just look at her play, playing with pace, being able to beat defenders off the dribble, the positioning. She's small, but she's tough. She's scrappy, blazing fast, like we said. Just nice, being able to handle the ball the way she does, effortlessly, beating defenders. And that first goal she scored with Angel City, my goodness, like, sheesh. 5 minutes in, scoring her first professional goal, beating the keeper from the side. Like, that shot is insane. The difficulty? Are you kidding me? Scoring her first goal just 5 minutes in. And that's really when you really know that she's going to be good. The legend really began to take off, and she's taken the league by storm just in 11 games, already making an impact for her home team. And I also respect the fact that education is such a big priority for her as well, getting things done in the classroom and turning herself into a brand, as well as her little sister, who's a killer on the soccer field as well, and also signed that NIL deal with Nike, man. So it's going to be exciting to see. Should be a great tournament, and she's definitely one of the bright stars in the game, man. Just blazing fast, blowing past defenders, making it look easy out there. Just love the pace and the confidence that she's showing out there at such a young age. She's definitely going to be one that continues to grow and be a face of this program for years to come. So get ready and get used to seeing Alyssa Thompson, because she is the real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay locked in. Appreciate y'all just viewing all the content, and let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I love interacting with you guys and just talking about all the latest. That's a wrap for us. For the latest and the greatest, again, hit that subscribe button. I'm Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. This is Live with Brandon Blakeney, and we out.